Hello, Pisces. Welcome to your reading. We are going to connect with your spirit guides because they have some urgent messages for you at this time. So let's see what those are. And if you feel you need a personal love reading, tarot reading, or mediumship reading, my daughter is a wonderful psychic medium and she is running a sale on all her readings this week. So I will leave a link below for that. Otherwise, Pisces, let's get into this. Let's see what these urgent messages are for you from your spirit guides. What does Pisces need to know? Oh, beautiful, Pisces. You've got the sun of 417 hertz. So the sun is very healing energy. It's illuminating. It's being blessed. And also, Pisces, whatever you're going through, listening to the frequency of 417 hertz will be very, very healing for you at this time. All right. And if you notice how she's embracing herself, okay, it's time to come into full acceptance of yourself and really love yourself and listen to that 417 hertz. You can find it on YouTube, and I recommend listening to the tone of that energy rather than like with the music playing over it. Listen to the actual tone of 417 hertz. Do a little bit of meditation. It's really gonna balance you. But let's go to the book and let's get more information about this beautiful card of the sun. And it says, you have what it takes. You are a light bearer. Within you is a healing power and a spiritual wisdom you can tap into to find your way through any confusion or doubt. Have confidence in yourself and know that you are enough. Expect an affirming yes from the universe. So, Pisces, the answer is yes, but in a positive way, okay? So, if you've been asking, is this situation going to turn around? Yes. Am I going to receive a healing in this particular area of my life? Yes. Am I going to raise up out of this darkness? Yes. Am I going to find my true love? Yes. Am I going to get enough abundance I need for my obligations? Yes. This is such a beautiful card of yes, and reminding you, Pisces, that you are enough and to really believe in yourself and love yourself and not doubt yourself so much, okay? We all go through darkness. We all go through struggle, but this is where the sun is now going to be shining on you, Pisces. Making a way out of that darkness, wherever that may be in your life, any area of life. So let's pull some more cards. Let's go deeper. Abundance, beautiful. So some of you, this is around abundance. Balance, things coming into alignment and order, and spiritual growth. Okay, so Pisces, the struggle, the darkness, the challenge that you've been going through has really been about some spiritual growth. And look at what's on the bottom, manifestation. Okay, and so we're going to take that because, and we'll put it over here with this, because what I feel is with that spiritual growth down there, you have been up against, you know, some challenges, some struggles, and despite your energy and efforts, it's like nothing's really happening, nothing's really changing. You may have been feeling like you're spinning your wheels, but you've been going through a period of deep spiritual growth. And when we're going through spiritual growth, it's because we're being transformed so we can change into the version of ourselves that we need to be to reach our dreams and our goals. And I'm with you guys. I'm a fellow Pisces, and you know, this last like year, and you know, to be honestly, like this last 2 to 3 years has just been so hard for me, especially these last 6 months. 2025 has not been my year, no matter what I'm doing. The health issues I'm having, which is creating financial issues and just so much chaos. And I went through a lot of betrayal and heartache. So Pisces, I'm with you guys, and we're going on like 3 years now. So when I speak to you, I definitely resonate, and I'm right in that same boat with you. And so this right here is a comfort to me, and it should be a comfort to all of you that you've been being prepared and transformed into a new version of yourself to align to that which you have been asking for, something that you've been wanting to manifest, whether that is aligning to true soulmate love, whether that is, getting your own house, buying a new car, having better finances, having better health, having more happiness and joy in your life, okay? You've been being prepared for that, and it's going to manifest. An abundance, this could be an abundance of money, an abundance of happiness, an abundance of love, okay? We are all seeking different things, but it's going to manifest abundantly, okay, for Pisces. And remember, this card here is a big yes. Yes, you are going to have a manifestation of great abundance come into your life. And again, that abundance is different for all of you. And that's what your spirit guides urgently, urgently want you to know. They don't want you to give up. They don't want you to feel overlooked, sad, down, burdened, feeling very hopeless and helpless. Okay, that's why they're bringing you this message right now today. It's because this is what you're headed towards, a manifestation of abundance. And through that manifestation, great balance is being restored in your life, okay? And happiness and joy. And it hasn't been easy. And there's a big acknowledgement of that for all the Pisces, okay? Your spirit guides are saying, hey, we've been with you, and I know you've been asking, and now we're answering, yes. There's a light at the end of the tunnel, okay? This, what you're going through right now, is temporary. It's not forever, even if it has been a few years going, okay? And I get it. Like I said, I'm right there with you guys. I've definitely been in a downward trajectory of soul cycle, and they suck. It's not fun, but it's necessary for our growth and our evolution. And when you've been in that downward trajectory, the only way left is to go back up, Pisces. So we are headed into an upswing. All right, so let's pull some tarot. Let's go deeper into this message. Look at that, the death card. This is so welcome, right? The end of the heartache, of the struggle. And this, the strength card in this position. Pisces, in this position, we're learning to temper ourselves, right? In this position, you've gone through so much that it's like nothing can rattle you. Nothing can scare you anymore. You're stronger. You've grown so much. And this right here, this is saying, despite the crazy, block it out, Pisces. You're going to get through this, okay? And I'm also getting coming into a new version of yourself with the two different swords, because look at what's next. Two of Pentacles. And so twos are all about balance and stability coming in, and you've got that up here. And then look at this, the King of Cups. In this position, you're very wise. You're in contemplation about all that you've been through. In this position, you may be going through it, okay? But in this position, you are very wise now. You have weathered the storm. You have kept things afloat. You have kept it together despite the raging waters, the raging waves. And here, the death, it's the end to all of this energy, okay? It's the end of feeling like you have to keep going on empty. It's the end of feeling like it's you against the chaos. It's you against the world. It's the end of the balance, or not the balance, the struggle to maintain balance, where it could be financially, it could be emotionally, it could be physically, somewhere in your life, you've felt like you've really had to fight to keep things in order, to maintain the energy, to keep things in balance, okay? So remember, the answer to all of this is yes, it's going to come to an end, and you are only going to be wiser and stronger for it, Pisces. All right, so let's pull some more tarot. Let's go deeper. Right, Nine of Cups. Don't give up, Pisces. Don't give up. A major transformation is going to allow this energy to come through. And look at this, the Five of Cups over the strength. You've had to be very, very strong for quite some time now. But look at justice is on your side. In this position, not so much. But in this position, justice, good karma, balance on your side. And I love that both have the blindfold, okay, and both are holding a sword. You don't see the positive that is coming to you, okay? You don't at this time, but it's gonna arrive. Pisces, justice and karma on your side, and the Hanged Man. So yeah, you feel like your hands are tied. Okay, it's like no matter what you do, it's not making a whole lot of change, and you've just got to keep hanging in there to keep the balance. But also when the Hangman comes out, it's because we're learning to grow and see things from a new perspective. And this is so beautiful, Pisces. This is the Ten of Swords. In this position, you are going through it. In this position, you see he is outside of that armor. He has shed it. And that's where the knives or the swords still remain. And there's an eclipse going on. And he's looking at where he's been and what he's been through. But he is not harmed in any capacity. Okay, this is the position you were in. And now this is where you are emerging into. And that eclipse in the back, major change, major transformation happening for you, Pisces. All right, so you're coming to the end of a really hard journey. Tens are always the completion, and the Ten of Swords in that position is so perfect. If it was the other way around, I'd be like, oh Lord, we may have some, more months of this crap. But this means that what you've needed to learn and understand, you are gaining that, okay? And you are going to come to this point, and I believe we start having the eclipses again in September. Let me just look that up really fast. Eclipse 2025. I think it's end of August or September. Yes, September 7th and 8th. It says that we're having more eclipses because we had them in the beginning of the year and in March, and now we're going to have our second eclipse season at the end. So yeah, March. You know what? And some of you, this may have been when those eclipses began in March. All right, so it was Pisces season when we had the first eclipses for 2025. All right, and now September 7th through 8th, we're going to have a lunar eclipse, and then September 21st, we're having a solar eclipse, and that lunar eclipse is going to be a total lunar eclipse. So from the time that you're viewing this reading, because we got that eclipse going on up there, I would say by, eclipse season in September, everything is really starting to iron out. And I get it from when I'm doing that, this reading, that's like a month and a half, 2 months away. And look at, we got the 2 2s. So this is your spirit guide saying within the next 2 months, things are going to really be turning around for you. Things are really going to be shifting for you. So you've just got to hang in there, Pisces, not give up, not give in, trust the process. Know you are almost at the end of this cycle, and we're all in this together. Some of you, this just may be since March of this year. Some of you, this could be 2 years, 3 years, maybe some of you 5 years. It's different for all of us. But this, the sun coming out, is saying we're nearing the end of this cycle, and yes, things are going to come back into balance. Things are going to be restored. And I love this because look, Nine of Cups. This is about wish fulfillment, emotional fulfillment, and it's a 9. September, when we're having these next eclipses, is the 9th month. Okay, so that's very synchronistic to me that wish fulfillment begins to take place in September, the 9th month of the year. All right, Pisces. So that is what your spirit guides wanted you to urgently know at this time. It's a yes to whatever you've been asking for in a very positive way. Okay. And again, if you feel that you need a personal love reading, tarot reading, mediumship reading, Curie is running a sale this week. Links will be listed below. I am sending you all so much love and light. Take care.